Happy Sabbath, everyone. So I wanted to come to you really quick this Sabbath evening and just have a talk with you guys about your gifts from God and how not to squander those gifts. Or, it's always been said that God will take those gifts if you don't use them. And I also believe that God will open your eyes up to your gifts too and let you see, look, you have an awesome gift. An awesome gift. It might not be the gift that you thought you should have, but you have a mighty, mighty gift. So, real quick, I want to just tell you guys a little story. True story, my story. I'll be popping in every now and again to tell you these stories and what's going on in my life and how God has opened my eyes, and there has been a change in my life, and one of those things was my gift. Okay, it's not the gift of singing. It's not, one of those amazing gifts as such, but as I wish I would have had, maybe, but that's not always best for everyone. So my gift is I have the ability to feel people's energy, presence, spirit. Okay. And I've always kind of ignored it, but it helped me out in some situations, but it got to the point where I truly was ignoring it. And for example, I was in a store one time, and I was just picking up some things, putting them in my basket, and this man, I'm in the aisle, and like in the aisle getting the stuff off the shelves, whatever I wanted, putting it into my basket. And this man walks past the aisle. He doesn't come down the aisle that I'm in. He just walks past the aisle. And my goodness, if I have to tell you the evilness that came off that man as he passed me, literally, instantly made my stomach sick. I mean, I felt sick. I put down my basket and I proceeded to walk out of that store. And I went home. Although I needed stuff, well, I wanted stuff that was in that store. I walked out. And I had actually went to another little town to get these items and stuff. But my spirit knew it wasn't worth even staying in that store and to leave immediately. And I've told my mom this and different people, and I may have even shared this with you guys before. I don't know. But it's just amazing how you can ignore gifts from God, and I truly believe that is a gift from God, is discerning people's spirits. And so, I kept ignoring it. It came in handy sometimes. I was, well, you don't know. I need to stop saying, do you know? I was out of town with a friend of mine, and we were in a store shopping. And all of a sudden, I just got just a negative sense from this lady who was standing beside me, and I looked up and she was staring at me as if she wanted to kill me. I mean, has anybody ever looked at you like that? And I'm like, okay, so I'm cool. It's time to go. So I'm putting the stuff slowly back on the shelf. And so, I hint to my friend, I'm like, yeah, it's time to roll. And she is just so oblivious to what is going on. And then I start to notice that the girl that was staring at me, now her other friends, they're kind of like making like a little perimeter around us, but they're staying back. And I'm just, I'm checking all of this out. And so my friend, and we had her granddaughter with us at the time, she didn't catch on to any of this that was going on. And so I'm like, okay, she wanted to pay for her items. I said, no, we're late. we got to go. And she's like, but, I want to get this. I said, we'll come back. We got this because we're going to miss out on whatever I said at the time. And so she's walking and she's kind of just dragging her feet. And I noticed the females are kind of following us behind, but they're a little bit behind us. And so I finally had to turn to her. I said, look, when I hit this door, you better make it to the car. Because if you don't make it to the car, I'm deuces. I'm out. I'm leaving children. No, I was gulling the baby. But, she just wasn't picking up that we were in a dangerous situation at the time. And we really were. They did follow us out of the store. And when we got in the car and everything, and then she finally realized that we were in a danger. These women were about to jump us. And I just I could not understand how she did not even sense any danger at all. So, okay, fast forward. I'm ignoring all these signs, and sometimes I use, the ability to my advantage, like the story I just told you about in the stores, and sometimes I completely ignore them. And so, it came a time, no name to be mentioned, but I was ignoring the signs, being with someone, and I could feel the negative energy. I mean, literally, like the wind when you're outside. You can't see it, but you can feel it. I could feel it in the presence of their home, but I kept ignoring it. I'm like, I'm tripping. I know I'm not, but yes, it was real, very much real. Until God opened my eyes so to where I could go into stores and feel tons of negative spirits, to where I had to leave out. And I literally had to pray and ask God to cover me when I go into stores or facilities. Anywhere I would go, I literally could feel tons of just evil spirits there. And that was not a pleasant feeling. I mean, sometimes it made me, some people's spirits are so evil that it would make me sick. I remember my mom, we were at one of the stores, Ross, and we're shopping, and my back is turned, and a man, now I seen him coming, because, I'm always using my peripheral vision. I might be looking up, but I'm looking at you, something. I'm going to be observant wherever I am at. So I see the man, he's getting ready to pass behind me, but before he can even finish passing behind me, my stomach got so sick. I felt, and like I smelled the evilness coming off of this man. And I told my mom, I said, Mom, before I could get it out of my mouth, she was like, yeah, let's go. She knew. And we got in the car. I said, Mama, could you, that man, his is so evil. And she was like, yes, I know. And I'm like, it was unbelievable. And this is just recently, this is happening to me more and more and more. And when we talk about the end times and God is coming back. He truly is. And that's why I come to you with these videos, and I'm doing more and more videos, because brothers and sisters, it's real. God is real, and the devil and these evil imps are real. You may not see them. You may not feel them like I do, but they are real, my friends. And so I just want you guys to know that if you're ever in the need of God, if you ever have a spirit or something that is on you so heavy, you need to use the name Jesus. I know people say, well, his name is not Jesus. His name is this, that, and that. Well, this is the name we know, and I've used it before. I mean, it has been bad for me where spirits that bump me. Let me tell you something. I'm not the one to even like scary movies. Okay, don't not. Maybe when I was young and dumb, trying to watch a scary movie, knowing I was scared half to death. But I'm not the one to watch scary movies and especially something based on a true story. Oh no, 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 no. That has never been me. But with my experiences, and that's probably why I was ignoring my gift. That may be why. Now that I think about it, because who wants to know the fact that you can discern evilness on somebody, or I could discern somebody's spirit who's good, and I ignored the evilness on a certain person that it came back to hurt me. You see, and God opened my eyes to where He showed me there's a lot of evil that He is holding back from people. He's protecting you guys and with a hedge around you, and you don't even know it. You think you are walking this earth freely and easily, but God is protecting you. Trust and believe what I say to you tonight. He is protecting. You have a protective hedge around you, my brothers. If you have not yielded to evil, you have a protective hedge around you, and you should praise. Ooh, hallelujah. Ooh, you should praise God for that. Because if He looses these demons and devils to let them do what they will tear you apart on sight. Okay? This is not a game. This is true evilness. And God is real. He is. And I get off, I go into tangents sometimes because it's just, I just have so much that I want to get out there and to tell you guys. But I never like watching scary movies and things like that. And so once I went through this experience and He opened my eyes and He says, you're going to pay attention to me. I gave you this gift for a reason. You know, and this is not Him literally saying this to me, but by Him opening my eyes and really showing me what this world is about, that's what I got. I got the message, God. I got the message. When you can feel a spirit bump you. Man, if I got to tell you, I ran to my mama's house so fast. Mama. You know, I don't know why people eat mama. I'm tripping. And I'm explaining this to her, and thank God, she goes to church and was able to pray with me. But I'm like, okay, there's nothing here, and something is literally bumping me, moving me. This is real. And I was kind of like, should I share this? Somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to hear this. Something holding you down in bed. They call it, y'all know what they call it. What do they call it? Sleep paralysis. I call it demonic spirit holding you down. This happened to me, and all I could say was Jesus. And it lifted me. So when I say call on the Lord's name, call on Jesus, you call on Jesus. And if you're gripped with fear, know that God is not the author of fear. Put that in your mind, your body, your soul. Understand, He did not give fear to us. You call on the name of Jesus. And if you can't call out your mouth, I want you to start practicing being able to call in your spirit inside yourself. Jesus. Say it and it will loose you. Whatever has a hold of you. We are going to be fighting a supernatural fight. We're doing that now. And people think it's a game when I say supernatural fight, or when other people say this. It's not. This is about to get so real. It says in the last days, men will faint, die. So scared what they see walking on this earth, they will not be able to believe their eyes. God has a veil. You can't see these evil and demonic spirits, but trust me. You trust me. They are present. So I wanted to come at you and let you know that, it's not always a gift of singing that is great, but sometimes understanding that there are other elements, not elements, there's evil in this world. And God opened my eyes to say, hey, I gave you this gift, and I guess he wants me to share it with you guys. The scariest person, he gave me the gift of being able to discern evil spirits. Wow. But I'm not scared because I know I have Jesus. And some people don't believe in God and in Jesus. And I am saddened for you all. And I hope that you will turn that around. Because in the end days, you're going to be calling on him. And I hope that he doesn't abandon you and give you a retrograde mind where you can't even acknowledge him in the end. People think that they're just going to be able to just coast to the end. But he might turn you over to a retrograde mind. Open your eyes now. He's knocking. Happy Sabbath. Sorry for, I don't know if that was a depressing story, but it's the truth. And I just had to share it with you. All right. Take care. Much love.